Same time.
You always got to be nice when you get in this car. You never know what inquiring minds want to know.
That's the truth.
You never know.
Well, my head feels like a gourd. My eyes ain't seeing good.
Your eyes not seeing good?
I feel like I just need to stop breaking up, keeping up house and go to the little bitty home up there on the side of the road.
Well, you know, the next home you go to will be mine.
I was thinking of one of them little bitty ones where they slap you around. That's where I'm going to wind up.
Michael will tease. There's something back there rattling. Have I ran over something?
I bet it's my bones.
I don't think it's your bones, but it may be.
I believe it.
Listen.
We've not been hearing that.
I hear it now.
Well, I don't.
Oh, well, I know you ain't gonna hear it.
Well, I got all my utilities in. What's that truck on it?
It's Alabama Power.
Well,
That's not. No. Michael wants to tease and say stuff about when we put y'all in the nursing home.
yeah.
And so I always tell him there's a pre-nursing home wheel and there's a post-nursing home wheel. And then there's a no nursing home wheel. And my lawyer will have all of them. And according to how you treat me is what you will get.
That's exactly right.
I won't leave you a thing if you don't treat me right when I get old and feeble. And Ashley said, like I'm only going to let him do anything to y'all. You're mine. But Michael will be seeing dollar signs instead of taking care of us. He'll be saying, wonder how much I can get out of this. I wonder how much I can get out of that.
All he studies, isn't it? He's just figuring up something all the time.
Well, hey, MawMaw Luv.
Hello.
Did you think that rattle was your bones?
I did, and I tell you, well, the way they feel, I feel like my head is not really on.
Her head is
It's a little
dizzy.
floppy around.
Flop, your head's flopping?
Well, not
I
floppy.
haven't noticed it,
It's
but
a little racket. It goes. It does little stuff.
I think we've had a severe shift in weather. We had tornadoes
What is that?
Tuesday night and Monday night and Tuesday night. Tuesday night ended up being the worst, but praise God we got spared around here. But people in West Alabama were not that lucky, and even north of us, and even at Smith Lake, there was damage.
They were 3 killed in Alabama.
3 were killed. They were all in the same house. Yeah, 3 were killed. I don't know if it was a mobile home. I kind of think it was.
I think it was.
And then they just went to bed, and you just can't do that. You can't, A, stay in a mobile home. B, in Alabama now, you can't just go to bed, although she does. She knows that I'll call her, but then the other night I called her forever, and her cell phone had gone to mute for some reason. I don't know. And then her other little phone, we're going to buy her her little cordless phone has died.
They are worn completely out.
Yeah, I think that's something in the back of my car rattling, because I don't think you're back there.
I called them years ago.
Yeah. Well, when I, like 2 different, Christmas before last, we bought her a new TV for her bedroom. And then the Christmas before that, we bought her a new TV for her living room.
And that's just enough to completely ruin me.
I know, but you're laying up there like Queen.
Like
Queen Bee. She is the Queen Bee around our house. There is no doubt. Dropped it and turned on the windshield wipers. Help! What I was saying, when we were so rudely interrupted when everything failed, that mother used to, when we were little, if she, all mothers shake their fingers and everything, but if she ever turned her finger over, you better watch out. As she would say, Katie, bar the door.
Oh, this is orders from headquarters.
And she'd say, this is orders from headquarters. She'd turn that finger over, and you knew that you'd better. I told her, I said, I was scared of you.
And how many times did I ever beat you?
You whipped me one time.
What with?
With a switch.
Oh, I nettled your legs.
And it hurt.
Well, I'm sure it did.
I slipped off to Diane Drummond's house, and you told me not to. And you caught me down around the creek because you were looking for me. And I was coming back up. We have that long driveway still. That's where I was raised. And she nettled my legs to the switch all the way up the driveway. And I thought my world had come to an end because I didn't get any spankings. Now, I know y'all probably think, brat. But I was just an easygoing kid. And
not anything to compare with them boys.
no, after Mother had those 2 boys, I was like pure heaven to her. But that's the only time, and Daddy never spanked me that I know of.
No, Rick didn't.
So, but I was a pretty easygoing kid, so, or chicken or something.
Actually, you was a little chicken, but you was the easiest one to deal with.
But tell them, Mother, what I would do. I had long hair. Our production just keeps getting interrupted today. We're just busy people. We're going by to see baby Riggs before we go to the doctor.
Oh, yes. I hope he'll open his eyes.
Well, they got some good pictures of him Mother night with his eyes open. So, yeah, he probably will. Let's see. He was a month old yesterday.
Yeah, he'll start.
Yeah, he'll start. Okay, what we were saying before the phone call this time is that the worst trouble I gave Mother was when I had long hair and we had one of those big sinks. They were like a 1-unit porcelain sink, wasn't it, Mother?
It was 2 units, I think.
Oh, was it 2 units?
It was on one of the old ones, yeah.
Well, tell them what I would do when you try to wash my hair.
Scream, kick, holler, and carry on like you had been beaten to death.
She would lay me up on the part where the drain, you know, where you drain your dishes.
I'd lay you on anything I could find to get you up there to shut you up.
But when she would lay my head back, I can just remember.
You thought I was going to drown you.
Well, it's because y'all didn't let me go swimming. Oh, Lord, there's her tree. Hey, tree.
Oh, what that just sounds plumb slap ignorant.
Hey, baby. Hey, baby sister. But I would go, well, you know, half people think Alabama's crazy anyway, so, and we do have running water and electricity too.
Yeah, we do.
And we don't marry our brothers.
No.
Sometimes our cousins. But we don't marry our brothers. So. But anyway, when she would put me up there to wash my hair and lay my head back, I can remember just having terror. Panic attacks, probably. They were not identified at that time. We didn't know what a panic attack was back then. We just thought it was throwing a fit and get your butt whipped. Now, we'd be having a kid in to see a psychologist if they did that when you tried to wash their hair. Or you would say, my child chooses not to have their hair washed, so therefore we don't wash their hair.
No, you'd have been about the rest of this little thing.
Yeah, I don't know why it terrified me. It did.
Tell her about me going and seeing this child come in to get her hair washed.
Oh yeah, so Mother, you know, used to, the women went to the beauty shops like once a week and got their hair done. This would have been in the 60s, and of course we did that in the 70s and 80s too. Nobody does it much anymore, but Mother was getting her hair done and she saw this lady bring in a little girl to get her hair washed, and when she did, she went, aha, that's what I'm gonna start doing.
So that's what you done.
So,
from then on.
I went with her. Okay. I did my Christmas home tour, and they're loving it. So Mother hadn't even seen it all decorated yet. She hadn't been over there. So I got to get her over there to see it. But this is what I want to do. This may be the craziest thing I've ever done. You may have to help me financially on this one, Mother.
What's that?
I want to do a Christmas card exchange. To where you send me a Christmas card and I send you one back. Now, I may be asking for it because I may get a couple hundred. You may have to buy me a book of stamps or two. You may have to help me in this since I've made you a movie star.
Yeah.
You might have to help me in this.
Yeah, it's really helped my life.
It has. It has enhanced your life. I mean, we're going to the hospital today where you got recognized last month.
You're Suzanne's mother.
Suzanne's mother.
I said, yes, I sure am, but who are you?
Well, my P.O. Box is always on my page. It's P.O. Box 201, Dora, Alabama 35062. And I don't always go by there because it's not real convenient to my house, but I will go every day or every other day during the month of December. So when you send me a Christmas card, I will send you one back. I'm crazy, I know.
Well, what's that going to do?
Well, because it could be 200 or 300.
Oh.
And I got to pay postage on all of them. Well, see, they will be sending one.
Why don't you just talk to them and forget that?
I think it would be so fun. I had a lady today to comment from Germany. She had watched the Christmas home tour, and she's from Germany. So I asked her, I said, please send me a postcard from where you are. All of my out-of-country people, I would love to get something from you, because I've never traveled abroad. I've been to like
I've never been a wide.
Abroad, a wide. I am broad and wide. I mean, you know, I am broad and wide.
Oh,
but my out-of-country people, I would love to receive something from you, even if it's just a postcard, because I just think that would be so neat to see where everybody. Now, second part of this, I'm going to be sending back all these, and they will be simple. Don't expect handmade, for God's sake. Don't expect handmade ones that many.
No,
But secondly, while you're sending mine to me, why don't you send her one? Why don't you send MawMaw Luv one?
Oh, my word.
You can send it to my same P.O. box, but I know y'all love her. Actually, listen to this. One woman said, I like your videos that MawMaw Luv is in the best. So you have definitely brought my ratings up.
I'm just not a nice person. Really.
You are a nice person. You want to be a bad girl.
I'm a rat fink.
Hey, Mother, I have not heard the word rat fink since the 70s.
Well, that's what I am then.
Where did that come from?
I don't know, but
she's a wannabe bad girl, but she's not.
No,
Good
I'm not
Lord,
bad.
Lord, she's a character is what she is. I wished you could have met her daddy. She's just like her daddy. I think I may have told him before, I'm not sure, but my Papa Rogers, his name was Walter, but they called him Wendy Rogers, because his friends, because he talks so much. Now go figure, where do we get that from? But send MawMaw Luv a card and tell her anything in there that you want to. You don't have to write anything except your name. But we're going to do a Q&A later, probably after Christmas with her. I'm going to let them send me questions, and we're going to sit down and ask you things that they might want to know about you.
oh, I don't want to tell all my secrets.
Oh, well, we won't tell all of them.
All them things.
All that time when you was a stripper and all that, we won't talk
I'm gonna
about
have
that.
to really think about that.
The only pole dancing that she's done
Work.
is the Mayday pole, when you took the kids to Mayday.
And over the sink.
And over the sink. But let's do a Christmas card exchange. Oh my Lord. And I'll tell you what, Ann Santos is my pen pal, and she will say, well, how are you going to send out Christmas cards when you've never returned my pen pal letter? She's so beautiful and so sweet. Oh, Mother, she's so talented. She lives in California. She makes all these little cards, and they are so unique. And she wrote me this beautiful letter, and I haven't answered her. And I love you, Ann. Please forgive
You're
me.
bad to put stuff off.
Well, it's just that so many other things get in the
But I
way,
do too.
and
I
it's
love
just
to
this
put stuff
tired
off.
brain sometimes. I have sat down to write her letter many times, and my brain would just be in a fog with this stupid fibro.
Something happens to me when I go to write a letter. I can't even spell. I can't write. I can't remember what I was going to say. So I just don't write letters. I can get
Well, people don't write letters anymore, and that's the reason Ann asked me, could we do a pen pal on my page? And I said, yes, it'd be great, because people don't write letters
They
anymore.
sure don't. It's a thing of the past. It really is.
Because you send emails and handwritten letters. Of course, Ann typed hers to me, but it was so interesting.
But we used to.
So,
we
Ann,
used
please
to write
forgive me.
letters a long time ago. We
Yes.
really did.
Actually, Mother gave me a letter that she found that my grandmother wrote to my daddy in 1941. She gave me that the other day, and it's just, you know, it was something that you could treasure, you know, and we
In some
don't do
ways
that.
It was pathetic.
Yeah. But anyway, P.O. Box 201, Dora, Alabama 35062. Start with the Christmas cards, I think.
She'll not send you any
Yes,
back.
I am. But you may have to buy me a couple books of postage.
Oh, okay.
That way, because if you're
That'll
going to get
be my
letters,
part of it, huh?
yeah. And so don't expect one back from her, because we're not asking that of her.
No.
But I will send one for me. And I just think that would be so fun, because a lot of you, I know where you live, you know, the general area and all, but some of you, it kind of gets lost in the mush up here. And so that also, what I'm going to do when you send it, I want to keep everybody's addresses so that I can, you know, in the future,
It's fun to talk to people.
it is so fun. And listen, We had one of our and the thing with the, and if you're not a member of our Facebook page, you need to go, the link is always on every video I do, and it's called Let Your Light Shine. When I first started this, everybody was writing me a lot, and I was getting very overwhelmed because I didn't feel like I could be to them what they needed. And, you know, I mean, we still, and I still get messages, and I love that. But I developed that Facebook page called Let Your Light Shine. I think when I checked the other day, 229 people on it. But let me just tell you how the Lord used that. The other night, Beth, one of our friends from Texas, her 18-month-old grandbaby was critically ill. And I had sent her a message and saw where one of her other friends had said something about it. So I messaged her. She messaged me right back that he was critically ill. He had had a seizure, and I'm going to tell you, they were transporting him from a local hospital to Dallas. And I got on that Facebook page and told how bad he was. People started praying, and I'm going to tell you, God performed a miracle. When he got there, he's had to have 9 units of blood. He's 18 months old, Mother. He had gotten such a bad infection that his bone marrow had quit producing blood. He would have died shortly. He is their Thanksgiving miracle. But because we're all connected, I was able to put that on there. So we were actually praying for him while he was being transported in the ambulance. Isn't that amazing? And he is doing good. He started walking this week on his own. He had not walked, and they wasn't sure if there was any brain damage from the loss of blood. He started walking this week. So we got a great group of people. So we're fixing to be at Ashley's and start sending the Christmas cards. I think. No. Well, I've already bought 3 boxes of cards in anticipation for this, but I'll have to go back to Big Lots or Dollar Tree and get some more. So I know. Well, don't expect them to be embossed with glitter on them.
I'm sure
with that many. So we love you. We're going to see the baby. And then we're going what? What are we going to do after that?
My eyes blowed out, whatever it is they do to them.
They give her shots in both eyes. So, but praise God for that.
We're seeing so far, but
don't speak negatively.
I'm not a bit negative.
You speak positive. You say, praise God, I can see.
Yeah.
See.
She's the preacher, I'm the listener.
She sends in the gifts and donations. She's my church member. She has to listen to me preach all the time. Well, we're fixing to go in and get some loving off that sweet boy. So start the Christmas card campaign and send me one, and then all of you that want to send MawMaw Luv one, just put to Suzanne Light and then put underneath to MawMaw Luv or something like that on the outside, so I'll know those are hers. But just send them to the same place, okay? I love y'all. Bye-bye.
Gates head.
Now, right there, just the side of his face, he looks like Reed.
He's got his eyes on me. He's looking for what he's seeing.
He's fading fast.
I know his little eyes are.
But he does. We're laying right there with that hat on. He looks more like Reed did.